A manned submarine will explode when it reaches its implosion depth. Today, we examine what transpired to the passengers after their submarine sank to the point of no return. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about the terrifying truth to the bodies during the Oceangate Submarine. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Underwater, there are two critical crushing depths: the depth at which a submarine really implodes and the depth at which engineers claim diving is prohibited. The maximum depth at which Oceangates could withstand increased pressure is 4,000 meters, but we now know that it was destroyed before getting that far. In actuality, the deepest it could have gone is 3,800 meters, where the shipwreck's wreckage can be found. There are a number of explanations for why it is thought that the submarine failed this time, even though it had previously made 3 journeys to the Titanic's wreckage without experiencing any technical difficulties. James Cameron, the director of Titanic and Avatar, holds the record for the deepest voyage into the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the ocean at approximately 11,000 meters below sea level, in addition to having descended to the remains of the Titanic more than 30 times. He designed his own submarine with the assistance of Australian engineers. Despite being 5 inches thick, carbon fiber, the material used to build the submersible's main hull, did not meet the requirements to withstand 1,000 pounds of pressure per square inch, as claimed by Cameron and confirmed by the Submersible Regulations Bureau. The titanium and hardened steel that were utilized on Cameron's Deep Challenger have a longer lifespan than the composite material, despite the fact that it is still highly powerful. Because of this, it became weaker with each journey to the point where it could no longer withstand, and after it broke, it ultimately crumbled under millions of tons of strain like a piece of ultra-tempered glass. Sadly, the Titan submarine quickly turns into scrap metal and disintegrates, cutting off communication with the polar ship on the surface and the mothership. As the carbon fiber hull with titanium pieces crackles, indicating structural collapse, pipes and accessories start to fail. Before falling, the hull rattles and creaks. Instead of slowly seeping in the water rushes, the implosion kills everyone on board in a split second by either trapping air in a bubble at one end of the submersible or creating enough heat for the hull to implode. Body fragments are scattered throughout the debris that is now close to the Titanic and moving upward. It's quite unsettling, but also comforting to know that there wasn't any pain or suffering because everything happens so quickly that the nerves can't quickly transmit signals to the brain to feel it. It resembles a Thanos snap in essence. To put it frankly, the crew changed in an instant, turning into something akin to human sauce. It takes time for information like pain to go via your nerves to your brain and be processed, according to the anatomy. It takes about 100 milliseconds for pain to manifest, which is 99 milliseconds longer than it did for the implosion. The amazing thing is that visual images take 13 milliseconds to process, thus they vanished before realizing what they had seen. The Titan submersible held 5 people. Let's say they each weighed 80 kilograms. It follows that there are roughly 400 kilograms of remains that need to be transported. What makes them think they won't locate them, then? Well, we must first consider the heat. Because the submersible creates a large air bubble inside, the pressure compresses that bubble, causing it to heat up to a temperature that is roughly 5,000 degrees Celsius higher than that of the sun. Any remaining living thing would be instantly degraded to a paste that would be evaluated at an extraordinarily fast speed and become available as food for other living things, even though the exposure time is not sufficient to melt the remnants of metals and other materials. Even if that sounds awful, this is where we're all going to wind up eventually. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.